the personal skills that you're going to develop through this, 100% you can use this.
So somebody has to take a chance on you.
Escalate your career.
Skills and reading.
Oh, hell yeah, you
Work
can.
your way up.
How important is it to have a theme or a concept behind the night?
I think it's very important. You can do a Thirsty Thursdays everywhere, right? On a Taco Tuesday or whatever, you know? But when you create something, and it's going to be harder to create something, right? It's tougher in the beginning to create something like fresh and new that nobody's ever done or heard of, right? But if you can theme something, like especially when it comes to clubs or a night or promoters, and it all falls hand in hand, right? If you have a club that's acceptable to like doing new things and trying new things, and then the promoter as well, coming up with ideas, coming up with themes, and if they can both put that time and effort and money into it, it makes it a spectacle, right? It's like a circus. You go to the fucking circus and you see all kind of crazy shit, right? And like technically that's what your night needs to be, right? Because that's what makes people pull their phone out. So if you have more people pull their phone out and record that night and be like, yo, this shit was crazy. There was this lady hanging from the ceiling. She was on a hula hoop and doing fucking blowing fire. And like these bottles came out with all this crazy shit. And like, you know, like everything, all these things were happening, right? And like they had these lasers and the smoke machine and there was snowing inside. Like people like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to get a snow machine. That's stupid. Bro, like people are going to trip because it's snowing in the club, right? It's Arizona, you know? Like shit like that. I mean, we don't even do a lot of that shit, even at Cobra, right? But even just the way your decor is, right? Like make it so every wall is different. Everything is different. If it's too uniform, like it's just one place. It's just like you're working at work, right? Like you're in a cubicle and it all looks the same. It's all tan and brown and you just get sick of it every single day. The reason why you go out is to have fun, to take pictures, to show your friends, you know, have cool drinks, right? Have drinks that are got fucking fire coming from them or bubbles. Well, not fire because we've seen that shit on Instagram where that girl got burned, but like, you know, just it needs to be a spectacle. And like with nights, theming nights is I think a plus. Like, and it's hard because it's a lot of things have been done. So like what I tend to do is like start to like go to like clubs in like New York and clubs in like Cancun and different places like that to see like what they're doing, right? Like big clubs, and then kind of like take little ideas from here, take little ideas from there, and then kind of coming up with a cool name, and then also staying like relevant, right? So like
Pick their brain, ask questions.
And you need to practice.
Definitely be a stepping stone.